Driving down the road that I grew up on once again. It's when I pass your door, the memories come back again. Pictures of us flooding back just like a wave. Makes me wonder what happened, what you're up to today. Remember when we stole your mother's car, we drove for days. Teenagers with too many feelings and rage.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to bring you guys today's video. If you are new around here, my name is Kristen, and I did indeed recently quit my 9-to-5 job. I was a classroom teacher, and over the past several weeks, I have been developing a solid morning routine. This is the first time in my entire life that I have been in charge of my work hours, my productivity, putting together my schedule, and more importantly, sticking to it. And I have found over the past several weeks that just having a solid morning routine that stays the same, that keeps me moving towards my goals and keeping productive has been immensely helpful. If you have any tips or tricks on working from home, please leave them down below in the comment section. Be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. I feel like my morning routine is a little bit opposite from other people's that I've seen here on YouTube. A lot of people wake up and they do their workouts and their reading and whatever they want before heading out the door to the office. But right now I am working as an online teacher and my hours are at this current time set in the morning. So my morning routine is a little bit backwards. I still get up, I still get ready, but then I go work my morning hours. I am fortunate enough, and you'll see this in the video, I am done working at 11 a.m. So it is still a.m. when I am done with the quote-unquote work day, and it is then that I will go and get out of the house or work out or journal or read or do something productive for myself. But without any further ado, here is my current morning routine since quitting my 9-to-5 job. My day begins right at 6:25 a.m. For full transparency, I'm getting a few of these shots later in the day just for lighting purposes, and if I'm being honest, I am in no way, shape, or form a morning person. As much as I would love to scroll on my phone or hit the snooze button, I find it is just easier for me to turn off my alarm, stretch, and just take a few minutes to play with Desiree, who is basically my second alarm clock.
In your eyes, I can feel it in your touch. I can hear.
From here, I leave my bedroom and head straight across the hall into my office. This was shot at 6:30 a.m. I do feed both Charlotte and Desiree once in the morning and once in the evening. You can see just how dark these shots are that early in the morning. I do make it a point to open my French doors. This office is again on our second floor, and both the cats just love looking out. And one of the nice things about waking up early is it's still cool in the morning, so I can open the windows. I can do whatever meetings I have in the morning. This specific morning, I was doing an interview on Teacher Cindy's channel. She's a fellow online teacher, and she asked me to come on very early and do a 7 a.m. interview on her YouTube channel. My work schedule typically is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, starting at 7 a.m. and finishing at 11. But again, this was a different situation just because I did have this interview right from 7 to 8 a.m. If it were a typical work morning without an interview, I would have finished feeding the cats in the office, made my way right into the bathroom, done a couple more stretches just to keep waking up. Again, I am not a morning person at all. I also am not a person who can get ready for the day with my hair in my face. So washing my face, brushing my teeth, I have to have my hair up in a ponytail. I'm also putting on a morning podcast. When I was a teacher, I found that I was always rushing my morning routines. It was just go, go, go the second I woke up. So now that I work from home and do online teaching, I do try to make it a point to slow down in the mornings. You just saw me rinse out my Invisalign retainers. I wear Invisalign 22 hours a day, and then I will wash my face, brush my teeth, and just start my day. When it comes to morning makeup, I have it down to a quick 5-minute routine. After washing my face, I do begin with moisturizer. This video is not sponsored, but I do highly recommend CeraVe's AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion, as I found it is not too heavy and has SPF. I do let my moisturizer set in for about 5 minutes as I head back into our bedroom. I will typically just make the bed. You can see Desiree follows me pretty much throughout my entire morning routine. Charlotte, my other cat, is downstairs. You'll see her in just a little bit. But I'll make my bed and then make my way over to the closet to pick out my clothes. Usually for teaching, it is just a solid t-shirt with a high neckline and some really comfortable shorts. I do try not to wear leggings every day just so I feel like I have work mode and then have a good work-life balance where I can put on leggings or sweatpants and relax. And here is my quick 5-minute morning makeup. Honestly, it is just some concealer under the eyes. You can see here I have some setting powder, and then I deal with my hair. What you see me using in these shots is a hot curl brush. I will link one down below in the description box if you want to try it out. Think of it like a round brush and a curling iron combined. The one I'm using in these shots is something I inherited from my mom. I could not find this exact brand, but they have several really cheap available on Amazon. Altogether, because I'm not washing the hair, takes between 5 and 8 minutes. This particular day, I was meeting friends for lunch after class, so I took a little bit of extra time just to get the hair ready. So as soon as I was done teaching, I could head out the door. But on any given day, altogether, my hair and makeup do take about 10 minutes. And to all my fellow VIPKID teachers, I did stop using lipstick and I just wear chapstick to go teach. I find with Invisalign, lipstick just smears everywhere on those plastic retainers, and chapstick is fantastic. And then I make my way downstairs. I won't lie to you guys, at this point in time, I usually have about 12 minutes until I have to start teaching. So just like my hair and makeup routine, I do have a strategic way to make my coffee every morning. Here in these shots, you see me using bottles of Stoke coffee, but once they are empty, I plan on washing them and reusing them with homemade cold brew. Right now, I am taking these Pyrex 1-cup bowls and putting 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream and 1 pump of a coffee syrup of my choice. Today, you are seeing me replicate the salted caramel cold brew from Starbucks. Once I pour my own heavy cream, I do pour an extra little bit in the spoon, and Charlotte gets a little morning treat. She is a lot more shy than Desiree, as you can see, so just to get her to come out and be near me in the kitchen is a big feat for us. But here I am taking my classic caramel syrup, and then I will whip that together. And then once it is whipped, it takes between 15 to 20 seconds. You can see I'm pushing all that air through the cream, and it looks like it is growing in volume. It absolutely is. And then after this is all done, I will take the ice, pour in the Stoke, and then put the cream on top. This is so good. I will have future videos coming out sharing the different flavors and kinds of cold foam that I have been making, kind of like a work from home barista coffee series. I believe that'll be going live on my other channel, The Mindful Millennial, so I will keep you guys posted on that. But here you can see I just whipped the coffee, again, not the coffee, excuse me, I whipped the cold foam 20 to 30 seconds, put the ice cubes in the jar, and then here, if I did it right, the cold foam should sit right at the top, floating on top of the coffee and the ice cubes. From here, I do try to, well, first of all, sprinkle a little bit of that pink Himalayan salt so we can definitely emulate that salted caramel flavor that we get at Starbucks. But then I do try, if I just have a minute, to put everything away. I just put the salt away, I'll put the spoons away. I try to keep my house as clean as I can. And then I notice the weather. This is not the typical day. I usually will make it a point to water my garden after I teach, but noticing this, I decided that we will have a little bit of change of plans. And then we had this moment with Charlotte, who thought she wanted to go outside. Yeah? You don't want that, Char. After checking out the great weather, I head upstairs to set up for teaching. My first 2 hours are with VIPKID. I have 4 classes with them on the day I'm filming this. I have a very quick and easy desk set up. My computer is already on. I have the VIPKID page bookmarked on my computer, so it's just a quick and easy setup, and then I grab my teaching props. At this point in my teaching, I only use my dry erase board and my unit flashcards. I have had these cards for several years. I don't know if they're still available, but I can tell you I got them on Etsy. So just search VIPKID flashcards. What I love about these is they are color-coded for the units that I teach. So you see I have family, emotions, the Dino, Meg, and Mike characters. I find that it's just really quick and easy to grab the color I need based on the lesson I'm teaching. And again, it just helps me get through these classes very efficiently. After I finished with my VIPKID classes, I do have a quick 5-minute break to transition into my OutSchool classes. The morning I'm filming this, I also have 4 of those back to back as well. I am currently planning on pivoting and adding a 3rd platform just for job security, as online teaching is now my full-time job, but I will share more information on that later this fall, so make sure you are tuned in on this channel for all those future updates. You can see here I use the same headphones and I do use my voiceover microphone when teaching these classes. We just have discussion here. This is one of the classes I have that meets multiple times during the week, and these classes also go very quickly in the morning. Once I'm finished with all my classes, it is now 11 a.m. I do try and follow intermittent fasting, which means I don't want to eat my first meal of the day until around noon, so I do stay at my desk, look at my calendar, and sort through emails for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then, typically, I would head downstairs to water plants and read on the patio, but as you saw earlier in this video, it is pouring down rain, so I just kept myself upstairs away from the kitchen and completed my journaling and reading here in the office. Now, I know most people journal and read before work, but I actually prefer to do it after. These days, I am just writing down 5 wins. Just 5 things that I want to accomplish each day. Sometimes it is as simple as making my bed. That's a win or a W. Other days, it's completing my classes and achieving inbox 0. Honestly, I just find simply having 5 tasks to focus on makes me feel more accomplished at the end of the day. And then after I'm done with that, I do put everything away, set my timer for 15 minutes, and just read. These days, I do visit the library once a month and check out 1 fiction and 1 nonfiction book. Today, I am reading a memoir by Sarah Bareilles. I'm just loving her music, particularly The Musical Waitress, so I was interested in reading more about her. Then, once my timer goes off, I will take both my journal and my book back over to the desk. I do try very hard to leave my workspace as clean as possible. I know when it's your own house, it can be really easy to leave things or tell yourself you'll get to it later, but I enjoy just leaving everything here. That way, when I come back later, if I have a meeting or I'm editing or a one-on-one with somebody, my desk is ready to go. I will also make sure I put my computer on sleep mode, and I will sometimes put an outgoing message if somebody tries to email me and I am not at my desk. After that, I push my chair in and check the weather one last time. It did rain this entire day. Desiree is going to hear me open this French door and want to come out and look one last time as well. Typically, again, I would go downstairs and water, so she's used to being taken outside right around this time. We did not do that, but we did stay inside and stay dry until I had to run out later that day. But you guys, this is my current morning routine since quitting my 9-to-5 job. If you also work from home, please let me know any tips or tricks, things you've learned, things that work for you down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
What happened? What you're up to today? Remember when we stole your mother's car? We drove for days. Teenagers with too many feelings and rage. We were high